Hi there, this is Steve. I've recently been asked to do a tutorial on how to add a wow slider to a coffee cup shopping cart. So the three things you're going to need to do this, three pieces of software you're going to need is Shopping Cart Creator Pro, Shopping Cart Designer Pro, and of course wow slider. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to open up our shop. Here is, you can see here, a basic shop. I just added a few items just to have something to show you guys. And if we look here, this is what we see once it's been uploaded to the server. So what we want to do in this tutorial is remove this default image here. I'm using the deep red theme. You may choose to use any theme you want, and it pretty much works the same way. So we want to remove this and put a wow slider there instead of this this image. So the first thing we need to do is edit the theme. So we're going to go to the themes at the top toolbar, click on it. I have a few different themes here, but the theme that we are using for this tutorial is this deep red test. And then down at the bottom, go to edit theme. And that should fire open the designer. Okay, so in the designer view, you'll notice there's a bunch of things you can edit and change. What we want to do is we want to go to the spotlight area and remove this image here and replace it with our wow slider. So we click here, and then we're going to go over to the side here. You'll notice it says spotlight area properties. We just want to take the banner out of there. So we're going to go hit the clear, and it takes it out. If you're using a different theme, you may notice that that you might not have enough space in here. The words might be up higher. So what we want to do is go to the Advanced tab here and Spotlight Area Padding, and in here you can see you can adjust it, and it will move the words up or move the words down, and make room for whatever size of gallery you want to put in there. I'm just going to leave it at the default 450 for the purpose of this tutorial. Then I'm going to just hit export, OK, and it's saved. Now we can just minimize that and close this. Next thing you're going to want to do is open up your wow slider. And we're just going to add some images. We're going to copy all the images you want to add. It may not be automatically selected on the folder that you want to use, so you might want to just navigate to that folder and select your images. But in my case, I'm going to select those. I'm going to open them all. I'm going to go to my settings. I'm going to leave pretty much the default settings here. You can see once you purchase the full version of wow slider, you're going to get a whole bunch of different themes to use. But I'm just going to stick with this one. I kind of like it. It's nice. You're going to want to go to your parameters. Generally it's set on 960 by 360, but we want to go and make it 480 by 360 just so it fits up at the top just nicely. And we're going to go publish it. It may not be at your publishing folder where your website is, so you might want to browse to it and make sure you select the right folder path where you want it to export to. And then, very important, name it something unique in here, because it's going to spit out an HTML file that we're going to have to copy the code from. And publish. And there you can see what it's going to look like when it's on your site. Minimize that. And the next thing we're going to do is open up our HTML editor. I'm using Notepad++, but you can use, Coffeecup's got a great editor as well, HTML editor, or any other HTML editing program of your choice. So I'm just going to open up the file that we just created, which was called the home page slider. Now you're going to see some code, not too much, so it's not too bad. you're going to want to go into here, and you'll see start WoW slider header section and WoW slider header section. So what we want to do is copy this code first. Alright. Then we're going to open up our shopping cart. We're going to go to your shop at the top. Then we're going to go to, it usually starts on general. We want to go to custom markup tab. And here's where you can add your header content. So I'm just going to copy it into there. Hit OK. The next section of code you're going to want to get is the actual slider. So we're going to start at the top where it says start WoW slider body, all the way down to where it says end WoW slider body. I'm going to copy all that. Go back to our shopping cart. Then we have to switch to the pages view, and you'll notice up here there's product view, which is this, and pages view, which will give you the page view, and where you can add your own custom code here, or you can even just type in. It's got a great WYSIWYG editor, type in different stuff. But for the sake of this tutorial, we're adding a WoW slider. So what we're going to do is select HTML element, and it's going to say insert your HTML code here. So I'm going to just paste our code in there and hit OK. Now it should be all there. We are going to save the shop and publish it. Now we'll let that finish publishing. It could take a few minutes. The next thing you have to do is you're going to have to open up FTP client of your choice if you're using your own server. What we want to do is navigate to the folders where we saved our slider to. It's going to spit out a data one and an engine one. We're also going to need to copy that to the same location where our store is in order for it to work. So in my case, right here, I'm going to open up my shop. I think it's a little busy because I'm uploading my store at the same time. Maybe I'll just reconnect here. I'll reconnect. There. Now I'm in my shop. What we want to do is upload the data one, and we want to upload the engine one. And it's just in the root folder of where your shop is. Okay, they're all uploaded. This shop has been uploaded successfully, so now we should be able to go back to our website, hit refresh, which is Control F5, and oh, there we have it. I see what happened here. Well, this is a good little lesson to learn, and you might need to do this through the course of while you're editing your shop too. It looks like it pushed it way down, and it looks to me like it pushed it 450 down. So I will just go back in to my designer, and remember in the spotlight area here, I'm just going to take this out. I'm just going to put a 10 in there, put it really close to the top. Maybe make it 100. Let's try that. We're going to export, and okay, minimize this, go back to our shopping cart, and republish it. Okay, and we'll go back to our website, hit refresh. it's still a little bit high. So if we want to make this absolutely perfect, we're going to go back to here, and I think we're going to make this 0. And we'll try exporting it again. And going back to publish it again. And let's check out F5. There we go. There's our WoW slider at the top of our store, and there's our product. Easy as that. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them at the bottom of this video, or you can feel free to ask me in the Coffeecup forums as well. Be more than happy to answer. I hope you've all found this tutorial helpful. And until next time, we'll see you later. See you later.